Hi, guys. How are you? We got to play this first.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
Question out there. It's raining again in St. Pete. Why is it that every time I feel like I got some motivation, the clouds roll in and sucks it all away? And that ain't the sucking I like. Man, funk that. Da-da-da. All right. We're going to get this show going.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? No. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at?
Right here, bitch.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Oh, yeah. Today is National Cuban Sandwich Day. Some of my favorite food that I've had since moving to Florida. Tomorrow, I'm not going to be recording a show. Today's Saturday. I was going to record tomorrow, but I got my job in about 3 hours and I wanted to be pumped up. So I was like, why not record today? Guess what tomorrow's going to be? Wake up!
Huh? Rise and shine. What? You give me one good reason.
It's National Waffle Day.
Ooh, waffles.
Yeah!
Waffles! I love waffles.
Waffles! Buy waffles!
Waffles!
Having some waffles, are you?
Ooh, waffles.
Yeah, it's waffle time. You forgot one thing.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh, the syrup.
Yeah! Happy National Waffle Day.
All right, kids. It's showtime.
Yeah. So since I'm taking tomorrow off, I thought, why not do Schmurch today? I mean, there's plenty of people that go to church on Saturday. That's what I had to used to do because I wanted to watch the NFL, and my mom, until I turned 18, forced me to go to Roman Catholic Church, and I didn't care. But I want to discuss something real quick. I want to get something off my chest. Why is it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that churches are allowed to be out and about promoting the good word? You got preachers on street corners saying horrible things. You got churches on every block. You got radio stations being bought out and having the religious company not have to pay taxes. But a street mural for gay people is not allowed? Man, funk that! St. Pete, I'll get to it later during Tampa Bay News. St. Pete's trying to get rid of all the gay murals in downtown St. Pete. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are triggered by anything gay, it's because you're in the closet. I don't care if Joshua and Bob want to ram each other. As long as you don't do it to me, that's all that matters. Or as long as you don't do it to any kids or any animals, that's fine. I'm telling you. You gotta watch out for these people, man, that are homophobic. Because they're not their true self. In this short lifetime, a nobody, And I mean, nobody should care if someone wants to hook up with the same sex or change their gender. How does that affect you? And then I hear, oh, well, you have gay people teaching in schools and they're giving the propaganda. What about the propaganda of some of the priests and some of the preachers visiting your kids and they're pedophiles? I'm not saying all priests and preachers, just the ones that do it. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it be having MAGA stuff all over the place, having religious stuff all over the place. But then when there's one gay thing, you all freak out. Just admit that you want some penis. It's okay. I'm good. I don't need penis, but I also am accepting of gay people. If you are truly triggered by it, you're probably in the closet. And why is there religious people that are supposed to be so accepting of others? Why are they only accepting of religious people? Why is it that if you are atheist, you always got that one person who's trying to convert you and then judges you for not believing? And then they'll go, well, don't you want to find God before you die and burn in hell? I ain't going to hell. I'm more purgatory material. Our planet is really freaking out right now. We're losing our mind. And that's why I am here to fix that. And that was Schmurch. Oh, that felt good to get off my chest. Guy gets arrested for assaulting man that broke into his house.
So this criminal that's wanted by the police breaks into this guy's house. This guy gives him a beating, and this guy gets charged. Something is broken. I know if someone breaks into my house or someone else's, you're going to fight for your life. I'd be scared to break into Kevin's house. Look at this. He's like a linebacker. He beat the living crap out of the guy, as he should.
There you go. That was Rob Ford. Remember the cracked out Toronto mayor? Yeah, that was his brother. I wonder if he's cracked out. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Only on Happy Hour. Could we go from talking about National Waffle and Cuban Sandwich Day to doing some Schmurch to then talking about a Toronto mayor? But that's what we do here. We're all over the place. It's called ADHD.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
We'll be right back. Hang on.
On your face, skeet 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 on your face.
You like what I got, but baby, don't test me. Put a towel down, cause I swear it gets messy. Now I'ma tell you what I'm about to do. I'm skeet all over you. Then I'ma sit back, watch you rub it in. Real Cosmo, girl, it's good for your skin. My next move, baby, beyond belief. Put it on a toothbrush, girl, brush your teeth. Hey, all that G, all that G. Tell you how it is. When you want it on your belly. Or running out to sneeze. All that G. All that G. Hey, baby, how it is. If you got good brain, you can take my pop quiz. Hey, I met me a nasty girl. She said, hey, top queer, you insatiable. I don't know what that means, but I take the floor. Mama let me put my quarter in your slot machine. Ching-a-ling, jackpot, I make you scream. Milkshake your mama like a dairy queen. Let me spurt sour cream on your taco spray. Superhead, tell Bill Ma I'm coming for you, baby. All that G, hey, all that G. Tell you how it is. Tell you how it is. When you want it on your belly. When you want it on your belly. Or running out to sneeze. Or running out to sneeze. All that G. Hey, all that G. Hey, baby, how it is. Hey, baby, how it is. If you got good brain. If you got good brain. You can take my pop quiz. You can take my pop quiz. Go ahead. Go ahead. Can you play, boy? Get some fire head. Go ahead. Go ahead. Can you play, boy? Get some fire head. All that G, hey, all that G. Hey, baby, how it is. Hey, baby, how it is. If you got good brain, if you got good brain, you can take my pop quiz. You can take my pop quiz. Hey, I met me a nasty girl. She said, hey, top queer, you insatiable. I don't know what that means, but I take the floor. Mama let me put my quarter in your slot machine. Ching-a-ling, jackpot, I make you scream. Milkshake your mama like a dairy queen. Let me spurt sour cream on your taco spray. Superhead, tell Bill Ma I'm coming for you, baby. All that G, hey, all that G. Tell you how it is. Tell you how it is. When you want it on your belly. When you want it on your belly. Or running out to sneeze. Or running out to sneeze. All that G. Hey, all that
got
G.
it.
How it is. Hey, baby, how it is. If you got good brain. If you got good brain. Take my pop quiz. Take my pop quiz.
I think you kind of get the point of the name of the song. I don't really feel like saying the name. Oh, that just okay. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773.
It's time for Hoppy's Inbox, only on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah. My inbox has been blowing up. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I'm doing that. I made a post last night. I can't imagine spending my life getting mad about a Cracker Barrel logo. And we got some pretty prominent comments in there. Lex, one of my radio heroes, Lex Staley from the Lex and Terry show said, the only time I'm mad is if it's the only place around to eat at. Then I said, it's so overrated, Lex. Publix has better fried chicken. Scott Hill said, I've never been there. My big boss at Beasley Media Group, Ron DeCastro, said, I was thinking the same thing. One of our P1 listeners, Brett Pruden, said, I went to Cracker Barrel once and man, it was underwhelming. Also, on National Radio Day, I posted a picture of me on the old Opie radio channel, which I believe now is Faction Talk. I think that's what it's called, with that backstabber known as Robert Kelly. And I commented here. I said, since everyone's doing a National Radio Day, here is me on Opie Radio back in 2016. Opie and Anthony is the reason I'm in radio. You can blame them. Dave Pratt, Radio Hall of Famer from Arizona, Phoenix. He said, I enjoyed being your guest. Jayo Gregory says, you're talented, no doubt. Every show on The Bone still mentions you. Hope your venture goes well, my dude, and I wish you success in radio. I don't know why The Bone talks about me. I don't care, because I literally don't listen. I thought Miggs and Swig was still on. I don't literally know what they're doing. When I left that station, I left that station. I did my thing. I was on 75 times. I snuck on the radio with 32 full shows. They're all on YouTube. It was cool. John Brennan said I would never make it on the radio, and I had a speech impediment, and he wanted me to play clips. So I had a quarter-life crisis because I was about to turn 30, even though that's not really a quarter-life crisis, but you know what I mean? And I said, I've been here for 7 years, and I've done my thing. I am remembered. People call me a legend, but that's freaking douchey. But I'll get that a lot. People be like, oh, it was legendary. And no, I just was outspoken. And I brought a millennial approach, but they wanted me to be a bitch boy, and I'm good. And it's just funny that a lot of people there said I was never going to make it, said I didn't matter. And then you talk about me. Which way is it then? You miss me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me turn this up. If I didn't matter, why would you talk about me?
Yo, it's Hoppe Hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay, crazy moves.
Whatever.
It's hotter than the Florida grooves.
I got it.
Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. On Hoppe Hour where the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, bringing the fix.
All right, what's going on around here?
Bringing the fix, bringing the fix.
Even if the St. Pete Reddit doesn't care, I'll still cover the news for you guys. Can't believe that happened. For those that don't know, I got banned from the St. Pete Reddit for promoting a video defending the city and the high water prices. Burn in hell!
It's been on Hoppe Hour where the real begins.
Also, a quick PSA. Gareth Dizzy Pinheiro from The Bone is a bitch. Screw you, dude. Go bang my ex.
Wow, happy hot topic.
All right, what do we got here?
A new development tonight in the battle over street art and murals across Florida. The state has just rejected the city of St. Pete's request to allow it to keep its street art at several intersections.
Why? It's fine. If you were triggered by this, like I said during Schmurch, you probably are in the closet. There is no reason this should bother you. It gives St. Pete some personality and not just like any other overpriced city, which it's becoming.
Now, this comes after the Florida Department of Transportation.
It definitely is coming.
Ordered local governments to remove artwork on streets that could violate state guidelines.
The state guidelines of, being in the closet. Let's be honest here. I gotta be careful how I say this because of slander. Can we be real here? Like, I don't think Donald Trump is into men at all. Unless he's motorboating Rudy Giuliani in drag. But Ron DeSantis, a little fleamy. Just a little bit. Not too much. But he's a little, oh my God. Marijuana shouldn't be passed. Oh my God. We can't have street art of people that love each other. Just saying.
This week, the city wrote a letter to FDOT identifying artwork in 5 locations. Fox 13's Kylie Jones spoke to the mayor about why they think it should stay. Kylie.
Well, Haley, this right here is one of the murals that the city of St. Pete was asking FDOT.
It's a rainbow. Heaven forbid.
To allow it to keep. State transportation officials have said artwork like this could pose safety risks on the...
Of what? You're fucking driving. If a mural affects your driving, you shouldn't have a license.
Road. In that letter, the city of St. Pete said crash data shows otherwise. But in the last half hour, we've learned that FDOT has denied the city's request to exempt murals at 5 locations from removal. Now, the Florida Department of Transportation is ordering cities and counties to identify and potentially remove artwork on streets that may violate traffic control guidelines. The state officials have said non-standard surface markings can cause distractions or misunderstandings on the road and jeopardize driver and pedestrian safety.
I got it.
Now, on Wednesday, the city of St. Pete wrote a letter to the FDOT asking to keep street murals at 5 locations. Those include a Pride Rainbow mural on Central Ave, a USF-themed mural, and a Black History Matters mural. City officials did a 3-year before and after crash analysis on the intersection on Central Ave where the first mural was installed. According to the letter, data showed a 70% decrease in overall crashes. The city again asked FDOT to allow it to keep 4 of the listed murals as is. In the letter, officials said a mural at 11th Avenue South and 46th Street South encroached into the area of the road reserved for crosswalks. So they asked the state to allow them to modify that mural. Now, this morning, we spoke to the mayor about their request to the FDOT.
Disappointed in the ruling, and we know that it's not a safety issue for us. We've run the numbers. It's actually increased safety. Accidents at those locations has actually decreased. And so we disagree with the premise that it's a public safety issue.
Hell yeah, Ken Welch.
Now, in the last half hour, we learned the FDOT denied the city's request. Again, in a statement, Mayor Ken Welch said in part, quote, after consultation with the city attorney's office and considering the implications of keeping the street art murals in question, we have determined that identified street art murals must be removed under FDOT's order. City personnel will not remove this artwork. Rather, FDOT has indicated that it will exercise its authority to do so in accordance with state law. Now, the mayor went on to say the city remains committed to working with the community to find ways to celebrate its values in a public realm.
Just get over it already. Life's short. It doesn't matter. 856-49-HOPPY. What's going on with this dummy?
They're just done on the spot to make the teeth look better, appearance-wise. And it's kind of like putting shellac on a wall and making it look better and painting it.
A warning tonight from a Tampa dentist. Make sure the dentist you use has a proper license.
Yeah, good advice. The warning comes as a woman faces criminal charges for illegally giving her clients veneers. Investigative reporter Brittany Muller first dug into this case 7 months ago. She joins us now live in studio with an update. What a story, Brittany.
Powell and Keith, good evening. Investigators say it's believed Emily Martinez used nail
she's freaking hot. Sit on my lap.
glue, yes, nail glue, to attach veneers to her victim's teeth.
What a trash bag. You know she's fun in bed.
Licensed dentists say if a deal on dental work seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Pinellas Park police say Emily Martinez promised
giving Pinellas Park a bad name
to give her clients a killer smile at a killer price.
Hell yeah.
Back in January, we told you when she was operating the Tap-In Beauty Bar under the alias.
God, that is such a ghetto little logo.
Is Jasmine Martinez while presenting herself as a licensed professional. A licensed dentist will cost around $1,200 per tooth, while Martinez was offering a full set of veneers for a quarter of the cost.
I could see how people fell for that.
Uninformed patients, uninformed consumers that don't really know what they're getting into. Typically, when this is done, it makes the problem double, triple, quadruple worse.
And that's exactly what police say happened. Dr. Christopher Bolness has practiced general dentistry in Tampa since 2001. Under Florida law, only qualified dentists can install veneers.
People think that because these advertisements are on Facebook or Instagram that they're legitimate advertisements.
Well, that's the stupid people.
And a lot of the time, it's just a regular person that has no licensing, no experience, no education doing procedures like this.
According to
that was a shot by saying no education.
This arrest affidavit, Martinez incorrectly applied veneers, which caused one victim to need emergency dental care. Pinellas Park Police Sergeant Wendy Vader says it's believed Martinez used nail glue to attach the veneer to the victim's teeth. But that's not all.
We have information that even like possibly pulling teeth and charging people.
7 months before Martinez's arrest, I spoke with her on the phone. She told me she took an online course to learn how to fix her 11-year-old daughter's smile after her teeth were knocked out. Martinez also said she was a dental assistant for 4 years and claimed to have the proper tools and training.
These are your teeth. You're only given one set when you're an adult. Once they go away, we're
all right, there you go. So let me see here. Ghislaine Maxwell, Ghislaine, said that there's no client list. Okay, because she said it. We'll get to that later. Because she said it. I guess it's true. Horny nurse caught raping stepson, age 15, by husband, takes plea deal that gives her a light sentence. She'll get 2 years in prison, followed by 2 years of community control and 10 years of sex offender probation. That's because she's a hot-ass woman. If it was me doing that, I'd get 9 years. But hey, the hot women always win. Janelle Evans, you know, from Teen Mom, who does that bland OnlyFans stuff where it's not really showing off anything interesting. She makes $1,500,000, so $1.5 million. I guess I made a better way of saying it. Off of OnlyFans from all you dumb beta-ass men taking pictures. Or not taking pictures, but buying it. That was a terrible segment. Moving on. Can't even get my words right. Katy Perry, her little fling with Justin Trudeau has flamed out. He must have been really bad in bed because he has a lot of power. And for her to just move on, because we know she's a cloud chaser, that means he was no good. 21 Savage was laying in bed and said he'd rather play FIFA than go out and explore the city as his girl wanted to, a.k.a. using his money. Here we go.
I'm just through. I'm through.
It is
what it is. You can do this, though. It's okay. You can do this.
This is very relaxing. Look, show my view.
It is very relaxing. You do got a nice view.
But there's so much in that city that you can explore. You see that city?
Explore, a.k.a. buy your drinks because you're a cheap moron. That's what that means. Just being honest. Brittany Cartwright was spotted on a PDA date making out with a new guy. All that is her trying to make Jax Taylor feel bad. She's a sociopath. She seems like that type of woman that like you argue about something and then she moves on from it and then all of a sudden she brings it up 7 months later. I've had that experience. And you're like, I thought that was settled. Go bang women. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Supposedly, Linda Holiday, the ex of Bill Belichick, is not liking Jordan Hudson at all. They met at a Nantucket Cottage Hospital for a Christmas party, and she had no idea that they were dating. And supposedly, Bill and Jordan just want her to get over it. You know, Jordan Hudson doesn't help out the situation. She's a brat. God, she seems like the worst. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so perfect. God, you're the worst. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We're about 2 weeks away from the NFL season beginning, and I couldn't be more excited. Oh, yeah. It's going to be good this year. I've been missing the NFL. I need something to do on Saturdays. And now, we have it. I'm curious how the Buccaneers are going to do this year. With Baker Mayfield, I think they'll be pretty good. I think they'll be balling. But they have Todd Bowles as a coach, who I think is terrible. And I got muted at WDAE. They're like, you can't talk bad about him. So then you're just doing boring milquetoast radio with no opinion. Just being honest. Oh, I love this music. Oh, sure. I got it. Whatever.
Happy Hot Topic!
Here we go. Right here.
Jason Kelce shows off his chiseled physique after dropping 30 pounds.
Someone is possibly using Ozempic in the club.
The former NFL player takes fans to the gun show, flexing his arm muscles in a series of pics shared to Instagram. Jason trains with Alpha Flight Fitness in the images, which show Travis Kelce's bro hitting a variety of weight machines. The fitness studio captions the carousel, when hungry dogs run faster. Jason has been on a weight loss journey for over a year and a half, which started just after he ended his professional football career. He told GQ back in 2024, I weighed 295 for the majority of my NFL career, and I look forward to losing some of those pounds.
Hell yeah, you know he's better in bed now.
I feel like for some reason, 250 to 260 feels like I'll still be big and be happy with the way I look without having a six-pack.
Oh, sure.
But I'll still be able to have that stature a little bit.
All right, there's isn't that just riveting news? That's what we bring here.
Yo. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the
That's
scenes.
me.
NBA drama, living out the dreams.
I got it.
Stories about the queens, dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's loose, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Here we go.
Developing here at 5, a huge relief for former Seattle Supersonics star Shawn Kemp, who just learned he will not have to spend 9 months in jail. Kemp was sentenced today for firing shots in the parking lot of the Tacoma Mall back in 2023 during a dispute over stolen property. Good evening. I'm Molly Shen.
What up, baby?
Preston Phillips, prosecutors wanted Kemp to serve time in jail, but his defense attorney said the victims provoked Kemp and shot at him first. KOMO's Jeremy Harris live outside the Pierce County Courthouse this evening.
He got away with it because he's Shawn Kemp.
Jeremy, Kemp had a lot of support there.
Well, and he had a lot on the line when he walked into the courthouse here in Tacoma today. He was facing the reality of spending potentially months in jail for this, but by this afternoon...
Months? If an everyday average Joe did this, they get longer.
He was able to walk out of the courthouse with his family. Now, this during a 3-hour sentencing hearing this afternoon. Prosecutors argued that Kemp unnecessarily fired 4 shots at men that he...
4's a lot of shots.
...accused of stealing his cell phone. Kemp pleaded guilty to second-degree assault earlier this year, but his defense attorney said that not only did Kemp take responsibility for his actions, but the 2 men who he shot at were suspected of breaking into Kemp's car and stealing things, and also both...
So they're criminals. It's one of those liberal cities where they do nothing about criminals.
Had lengthy criminal records. Kemp said that he heard a shot come from inside their car before he fired. Now, the judge determined that Kemp will have to serve 30 days of electronic home monitoring, do community service.
Oh, so you're hanging out at your mansion, whatever.
And then be under court supervision for a year. We were able to talk with Kemp just after the hearing, and here's what he told us.
I'm frustrated at myself because I believe I could have made a better decision with the law. And I think sometimes when you take the law into your hand, the problem becomes bigger. And I think that's what happened with this case. Just by me taking the law into my hand. A simple phone call probably could have handled this.
Now, that shooting happened back in March of 2023. Now, in court, we did learn some new details about that shooting and who Kemp shot at, including the fact that, according to the defense, 3 months later, one of the men who was shot at by Kemp apparently shot another man in Renton multiple times, thinking that it was Kemp. Now, the judge here agreed with the defense attorneys that there was no...
Sounds like things are going real well in Seattle.
No need for him to serve a jail sentence, and also took into consideration some of the actions of the 2 men who there were accused of stealing Kemp's.
If he wasn't a Seattle Supersonics local legend, it would be different.
Cell phone before all of this kicked off in the first.
Whatever. Michael Jordan's killer is trying to be released, even though he has a life sentence. Buddy, don't even try. You have no chance. You ain't getting out. Here is the FBI captured video of Kaylan Clark's stalker being a creep. He's currently serving 3 months in jail, and TMZ obtained the video. I wonder whenever something goes on, if people that are involved in something are afraid that TMZ will get it. You never hear TMZ sound like E-News where they're like, we reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Just in. They always hear back. All right, here is the video.
Hello. Is your name Michael?
It is.
Last name Lewis? Yes. Okay, all right. Just give us 1 second. You want to just come out here really quick? You're good right there.
That's what cops say every time. Just give us 1 second. If a cop pulls you over, they go, give us 1 second.
So the reason why we're here, what are you in town for? Do you live here? No. Okay. You're from Texas? Okay. Where are you?
Just keep your hands out of your pocket for us, please. Thank you.
She's trying to show authority because she's a female cop.
You know how long are you staying here?
At the hotel. It's just. Oh. You're just staying for a little bit, or just right? Okay. All right. So, you're good.
So, we have some guys that just want to talk to you. Obviously, there was something that happened while you was out of state, or you said some things. They just want to talk to you, ask you a couple questions.
Sure.
My name is Vinny Hughes. I'm with the FBI. And we've noticed some Twitter postings, some X postings that you've been making with Caitlin Clark. All right. Some of them have gotten to the point where they almost sound threatening. I know you've deleted.
What a freaking loser!
In some posts. So why you make all these posts to Caitlin Clark?
I mean, just the reason everybody makes posts on it. There's no...
If this was any other woman, they wouldn't care. But because it's Caitlin Clark. How it is? What's going on? I hear.
Special reason to see if I can pull some up here.
All right, there you go. That guy just looks like a stalker. Like, I try not to profile, but I am. By saying, like, he just looks like a bad dude. Speaking of someone looks like a bad dude. Mm-hmm.
One of the Menendez brothers' fate has been decided. After Los Angeles County Judge Michael Jessic ruled that Eric and Lyle Menendez would be eligible for parole during their resentencing in May, the parole board met August 21st to decide if Eric would be released to parole supervision.
Thank God.
However, after a 10-hour hearing, Eric's request was denied.
So his request was denied, and then Lyle's was denied. Mm-hmm.
Overnight, California's parole board issuing a bruising blow to Lyle Menendez's attempt to gain his freedom. One day after his brother Eric was denied, Lyle told he too is not being granted parole for the—
Thank God, you guys are freaking losers!
Brutal murders of their parents 36 years ago in their Beverly Hills home. In a marathon
Beverly Hills
session via video link, board members peppered Lyle about the murders and his time in prison. Prosecutors say Lyle, now 57 years old, has a history of lying, beginning with his call to 911 after the murders, claiming a stranger had killed his parents.
What's
the problem? Someone killed my parents. Pardon me?
That's the fakest crying ever. Someone killed my parents. Screw you!
Someone killed my parents.
On Friday, telling the parole board about years of alleged abuse by his father. Lyle Menendez saying, quote, "The physical abuse was focused on me because I was more important to him, I felt." He said
he's a weird guy. Just good. Burn in hell, even though it's not real. But you know what I mean? Like, just, God, you're a loser. And you'll always be a loser.
His father expected greatness, and that he worried he was going to be less loved when his father's abuse moved to his brother Eric.
Yeah, your dad knew that you guys were losers, and that all you cared about was their money.
And for the first time, we're hearing the audio of Eric Menendez at his parole hearing.
The loyalty in my family was secrecy. Loyalty was keep the family secret.
The board noting the brutality of the murders of their parents in 1989, plus Eric's misconduct and criminal behavior.
Yeah, there is never really a difference between one murder to another, but they really murder their parents.
In prison.
You have violence, you have manipulation, you have misuse of things, you have criminal acts, you have substance abuse. Fair enough?
Absolutely true.
Also of issue for the parole board commissioners, the brothers' repeated use of illegal cell phones while in prison.
Definitely not doing that thing called good behavior. They're freaking mutants.
Not that a model prisoner, and the fact that some of them think you have is a little disturbing.
It's because of those stupid Gen Z podcasts where they're romanticizing murders because they have daddy issues.
After the ruling, the Menendez family releasing a statement overnight, writing in part, "While we are of course disappointed, we are not discouraged."
I'm going to be honest here. That's what I do here. You should be.
Mm-hmm.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, here's Rakim with New York to Cali.
Yeah. Woke them up. Hey, yo, turn the bass up a little bit, G. Yeah. Check it out. I come again, phone over again when the drummer come in. Synonyms don't wanna end, Rakim's gonna win. Always seem to come out at the right time with the right rhyme. Smooth in the day and sound rough at nighttime. Just an echo in every ghetto, meadow and valley, side street and alley. From New York to Cali, I've been seen in every state in between on stage. They scream every phrase, I lead a city in a rage. It's off to the next one, the blessed one. That's my procedure. Leave you in a deeper mind state than anesthesia. You catch a seizure if you try to stop the great when I operate. Just let the crowd please or drop the weight. This one is in gear from everyone from here to there. Ideas that you hear, severe to the ear. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and musical vibes. I memorize in my mental enterprise, then improvise live with my supplies. You know the quota, fashionable designs that shine, the international kind. Start the rhyme, time the motor, universal format. Adapt to wherever you're living at. From all four corners of the map, whenever they play it, it gets interpreted, hip-hop related. Already dedicated to keep it heavy populated. Attract everybody that could rock. Do a block party, make it look like Woodstock. Yeah, rock him along. Nothing similar to my seminar. They travel never far, plus that's where the women are. I like to ask them what's the best time to hear me rhyme. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs, rhyming over dogs for thugs, girls, blow me kisses and throw me hugs. An expert at a concert on stage, I got classics, which means my smash hits won't age. Just sing along, I bring a song, I'll be swinging long. We could do a thing to dawn. I came to bring it on tour, stop at all the record stores across the nation. Blow at the radio station to show appreciation. Retreats for the streets, beats for the jeeps. I reach incredible feats to get deep for my peeps. Prop for the unorthodox style. I got they couldn't wait for me to drop new stock for the block. Stalking cassette decks, Walkman headsets. I come on, fly concepts, just high tech. My first display still converse with the days of slam. That's why the man's first jam still played. So tell the neighborhoods I got the goods again. It's Rakim, then again, that's how it should have been. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. Back in the 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? Coming with the butters, you know what I'm saying? Let's rock them along. Nothing changed with the yeah. Coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. Climbing over dogs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs.
Oh yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Buddha. And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hosner I sent you, he'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. Comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre and post workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need, print it up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back and happy hour. Keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yeah, that was Hammer and Hank with his little PSA that won an award. Not very little, a good one. Episode 22 of the Hammer and Hank Show returns on Monday. Woohoo! Question out there. Why is it that I'm trying to chill, sip on a drink, and zone out to some tunes, but the neighbor decides it's time to begin mowing the lawn at 8:30 p.m.? Man, funk that. That is no good.
This is your program.
Oh, let me turn this up. I could have done better. I could have really produced a good show, but we're never perfect. A day in our lives, a take two.
This is your program director's favorite radio show. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy. Let's be honest, they are not cool enough to understand it, but then again they're as bland as a saltine cracker.
Hey, you're listening to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan. Fuck off.
He is the misfit of radio, and he is fine with that. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
It's Hoppy Hour!
It's me, Ryan, Hoppy.
Hoppy Hour. Hoppy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
This is the theme to Hoppy Hour. The theme to Hoppy Hour. Oh wow. With Ryan Hop bringing the power.
Get
Let's
it
laugh,
right.
let's dance
Burn
right
it
now. Pop, pop, shoe up in the tower. Silly jokes, the laughs will shower. Ryan's here with all the chatter.
I got
Who knows
it.
it really matters. Hoppy Hour is the thing with Ryan Hop. We all sing.
Hoppy.
Grab your friends and let's all swing. It's the theme, oh what a zing. Scooby-Doo and wacky tunes. Ryan's laughter fills the rooms. Crazy fun and all the looms. Hop Sour brings the booze. Catch the wave and ride the fun. With Hoppy Hour we're never done. Ryan Hop,
Hoppe,
#1.
get it right.
Come and join us, everyone. Happy hour is the thing with Ryan Hop. We all sing.
Hoppe.
Grab your friends and let's all swing.
Woohoo!
Hop, hop, hop.
Oh, yeah. Woo! 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. Let me turn it off. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me at RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. Okay?
Happy Hot Topic!
What's going on here? Oh, I should probably turn off the volume. What happens is when I do funk that, I turn down the music and I forget to turn it up.
The Federal Trade Commission sued the operators of LA Fitness and other gyms on Wednesday, saying they have made it exceedingly difficult to cancel memberships.
Yeah, they're scumbags. And when you go and you have to print out the paper, they try to shame you.
The FTC accuses the company of illegally charging consumers hundreds of millions of dollars in unwanted recurring fees. It says the gyms force members to use complicated cancellation methods like speaking to specific managers who are often unavailable.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Fitness International says the allegations are, quote, without merit.
Here's the best part of the Today Show videos.
Hey, thanks for watching.
No problem, Al Rocker.
Don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today.
I'll be sure not to do that, even though I keep playing their clips. So I'm kind of doing it. Speaking of doing
Margot
it.
Robbie is loving life as a mom. More than 9 months after giving birth to a baby boy with husband Tom Ackerley.
You know, making a baby with her is such a fun process.
The Barbie star is relishing her new life as a parent. So much so, she's having a hard time putting her joy into words. The actress tells Entertainment Tonight in a video published on August 20th, "It's funny, you try to explain to someone who has kids, you don't need to because they get it. And if they don't, it's probably just really boring to hear." She adds of being a mom, "It's the best." Her comments come on the heels of her first red carpet appearance since becoming a mom in November. On August 20th, the actress stepped out in LA looking
Whatever, she always looks hot. What is she gonna go out looking like a washed up hag?
We'd get thrown out of nice restaurants because she was screaming, loud, cursing. I mean, she used to spit on people.
Fitness trainer Jackie Warner slams her ex, Jillian Michaels. Following the release of
Wait, Jillian Michaels is lesbian?
Netflix's new documentary, Fit for TV, The Reality of the Biggest Loser, which highlights allegations against the competition series and trainer Jillian Michaels, her ex-girlfriend Jackie's previous comments about her
I did not know she was lesbian.
are resurfacing. The trainer's comments air on an August 22nd episode of the Hot Takes and Deep Dives podcast. The interview is a compilation of Jackie's previous appearances in which she alleges Jillian had, quote, horrible behavior when they were together.
She had so much friction. I used to call her my Tasmanian devil. We'd get thrown out of nice restaurants because she was screaming.
What a bitch!
Loud, cursing, and I couldn't take it.
I couldn't either. She sounds like a brat.
I just was not the same.
All right, there's that. And then there's this with Jillian Michaels. It is just cancel Jillian Michaels week. I think that's the new national holiday right here.
Famed Biggest Loser TV personality Jillian Michaels acted like a drill sergeant on the hit show.
Take your sorry ass out of my gym!
Pushing contestants to the limit and beyond.
Every time you want to quit, you think about your father who's about to drop dead on the treadmill. Go! Go!
What a sociopathic moron!
Now she's speaking out to Inside Edition about the new Netflix documentary, Fit for TV, The Reality of the Biggest Loser, that makes her a villain and accuses her of secretly giving caffeine pills to contestants to help them lose weight. She says it was no secret.
Was there a ban on the show?
First of all, there were unlimited amounts of caffeine always.
Many of the scenes for the show were shot at 24-hour fitness centers like this one. Caffeine supplements make users less hungry. They are legal, but the documentary says that the medical staff on The Biggest Loser banned them because they can be dangerous in high doses.
Whatever, get over it. That's a stupid thing to bitch about.
In a dramatic moment in season 15, Jillian Michaels was reprimanded and her team penalized. For using them.
What is it?
Jillian broke the rules.
Penalized? I thought it was penalized.
and gave caffeine supplements to each member of her team without the doctor's permission.
I stand by my opinion. A caffeine
Whatever, honey.
supplement is significantly healthier than unlimited amounts of coffee. They did it because they said while they're allowed caffeine in her contract, and this is true, Jillian is not allowed to give them anything.
I'm glad you seem so insufferable. You do. I gotta skip over this because of copyright, but it was Ashley Simpson's SNL mess up 21 years ago.
Ashley Simpson is speaking out about the internet bullies, reflecting on her 2004 lip sync fail on SNL when the wrong track was cued.
But then again, weren't you bullying your team? Shut up!
On a Monday,
I am a bitch. On a Tuesday, I have one as well.
Ashley said her lip syncing was due to a severe sore throat and vocal cord nodules.
Nah, it's because you are a hack.
But the viral moment had already taken off, with plenty of internet trolls chiming in. And
again, like all celebrities do, they respond to the trolls. You're just giving them power.
now, at age 40, the singer is looking back on the online bullying on the Pod Meets World podcast, August 21st.
Sounds like a douchey podcast.
Ashley says,
I would know about douchey podcasts.
I think it's a different era. You know, I don't think if it was that moment in this era, would it be that, you know? I think during that time, I mean, the bullying was insane.
Insane.
And that's what I was saying to you earlier, too, about being a human. And
whatever. Maybe if you were nicer to people, it wouldn't happen to you. Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, if that is true, that is pretty impressive. That's amazing.
Maybe, I don't know.
So?
Tom Hiddleston's poker face is being put to the test. During a recent interview with the UK's Heart Radio,
I like this music, man. Makes me want to go to the club.
Host Dev Griffin mentioned the Loki actor's ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift's love of sourdough bread, which launched a discussion about whether the pop star is dropping Easter eggs about a potential Super Bowl halftime performance.
God, that would suck.
Tom doesn't actually say much during the exchange, but his facial expressions and awkward laughter have the internet buzzing.
Yeah, these British hosts were like wannabe Russell Brands, and that's not a good thing. Because Russell Brand wasn't even that good.
So a big fan of a sourdough recipe blog. Like very, very specific, but I can see how you can get into that.
I mean, close your eyes. It's a Aldi's. That's a Temu Russell Brand.
That is specific. Wait,
whatever. Bunch of hacks. They make radio. I'll look bad. Mm-hmm.
Are you going to a photo shoot?
Is Ellen DeGeneres' wife, Portia de Rossi, living her dream in England? Yeah. According to this video posted by the former talk show host, Portia is riding high on the countryside vibes.
Hell yeah!
Now that she and her wife are living in a home that can accommodate Portia's horses, which means all the equine time she wants in the picturesque locale.
Whatever. Burn in hell. I gotta go to work soon, so I'm just gonna fly and do this stuff.
Which is not something I'm proud of. I'm saying it with a smile. I'm not proud of that, but I do like to do that quite a lot.
Sophie Turner is getting real about her dating life. While filming a BuzzFeed Thirst Tweets video in which celebs read risque comments from fans, the Game of Thrones alum admits she's guilty of this dating habit.
I would let Sophie crack me like an egg and ghost me after. That is actually what I do all the time. I'm a big ghoster, which is...
Yeah. No wonder you're washed up and single. Mm-hmm.
Not something I'm proud of. I'm saying it with a smile. I'm not proud of that, but I...
No, we probably are. Women that ghost just have no credibility.
I do like to do that quite a lot.
All right. I wonder why you're so beautiful and single. If a girl's really hot and single, she's a problem. Lil Nas X actually walked around naked. Remember the other day I talked about him being in underwear, but he was actually not naked? Last night he was actually naked. But here's the news clip about the previous thing.
That's going to be a beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, well, today, Lil Nas X woke up in custody 24 hours after his arrest for alleged battery of a police officer. This, as a report claims, he punched...
He needs to get mental health help.
...an officer in the face twice while roaming the LA streets in just underwear and cowboy boots.
Take that back.
I got to skip over this because of copyright. Let me see here. I hate the stupid copyright rules.
Before he was forced to the ground and taken to the hospital for...
So he threw punches.
or a suspected overdose. Cops later transported the 26-year-old to jail. There has been no comment from his reps.
Of course not. They're trying to make it go away. All right, I got to skip over this. There's too much of the music in there. But I like Lil Nas X, but he needs to get help. This guy needs to burn in hell right here.
The FBI arrested a man for alleged sexual exploitation of children. Now investigators are working to find out if there are more alleged victims than what they're already aware of.
That is.
According to the FBI's Jackson office, agents are investigating Sean Gardner, who they say worked as a gymnastics coach in Mississippi, Louisiana, and Iowa. The AP reports he was accused of sexually abusing 3 students in Iowa, as well as recording students undressing in a bathroom in Mississippi. Gardner also appears on a watchdog website created after the U.S. women's gymnastics team sex abuse scandal.
Here's how you fix that. Death penalty! Kill the criminals, because then pedophiles wouldn't act on it. But until we actually start to, really do the electric chair, nothing's going to change. Die, bitch! Goodbye!
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
My product is plans and notes, a lyrical antidote. Stack the corners of the world with my jams and quotes. It's hypnotic. Hip-hop is what you can't provoke. You can relax with your girls or your mans and smoke and emerge. Then splurge till it's ready to serve. Words that I prefer to preserve your swerve. What occurs is you get the urge from verbs. I got the herbs you deserve to relax your nerves. I hit the whole scene with anesthetics and codeine. They still feel the effects of the microphone fiend. Mixing prescriptions, I cook to get it cracking. Fix your addictions with hooks between rapping. Designed for my peeps that like to shine. But it's beef in the streets, so they pack the 9. In a time where we all live in the life of crime, it's a rhyme to relax your mind. Light it up. Reveal, I still perfect the skill. Spread quick and build like electric fields. Chicks catch the chill from the sex appeal. My text is more extra than terrestrial. Flows unknown like UFOs and aliens. Play the radios, waiting for me to hit the air. Can't cruise the streets. What to do with the smooth release? Moses peace, drop jewels to soothe the beat. So I go insane cause I was meant to reign and give you more leverage on your mental plane. And forget the heavy drugs, you don't have to try. We fly straight to the sky on a natural high. Million miles of measure for your listening pleasures, easing away the stresses, releasing all pressure. Tracks designed for you to kick back and recline. It's a rhyme to relax your mind. Light it up. MCs is amazed from the verbal behind the trees we blaze. DJs spinning on the airwaves and had them dazed. Raw displays got proof like the Barciers and Hennessy's and me and J's and Alizés. Repeats and open them, line up with how potent broken them, overdosing them, smoking like opium. And you ride my cassettes cause side effects. Make you lean floors to flex when you find connects. You intoxicated. Hey yo, you feeling nice, G? Something like sipping strong Allen iced tea under my influence, straight up with no soda. It's permanent, you can't detox or get sober. It's no rehab when you dab in my collab. The bags and paragraphs I grab from the lab. Tracks designed for you to kick back and recline. Here's a rhyme to relax your mind. Light it up.
Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed. Mm-hmm.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Tick-tock, clocks are juking, playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout out hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, time to coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe hour. Hoppe hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe hour is now over.
Hoppe hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.